welcome to Createspace Online. Here we give you guys at home the opportunity to paint along with me to create some really exciting pieces of artwork.
This week in Createspace, we're carrying on with our Chinese New Year theme and making Chinese dragon vases. You will need paper, paints or colours, paintbrushes, a pencil, a rubber, some pens, a cloth to wipe your paint on and a water pot to wash your brushes in. I'm going to start by folding our paper in half and then draw half a vase shape down the side of the paper that opens up. I'm going to draw it in with a pen there and we're going to cut that out. Don't cut along the fold or you'll end up with two pieces of paper and that's not what we want. I've cut out the shape of the vase. When you open it out, there you go, a whole vase. I'm going to start by drawing a big sort of wiggly S shape, and that's the start of our dragon. One end we're going to make much wider, and that's his head and his mouth, two great big eyes, a couple of horns, and then we're going to come round, giving him a thicker belly in the middle to a thinner edge for the tail. I'm going to do two legs at the front, and I'm going to do three big claws on the end of him, and then two more legs at the back, and again three claws, so he's really vicious looking. And once you've drawn the basic shape of your dragon, then you can start to add in all the extra bits, all the spines, all the triangles along the tail, and even some wings if you want them. And I'm going to do the triangles all along the top edge of my dragon and on the end of his legs, sort of where an ankle would be too. A big nostril. And once you've drawn him, you can start to paint him. I'm going to use a lot of red because red is a lucky colour for Chinese. So he's going to be a red body, but I'm going to mix it with some other colours as well, just to help give some more definition and some more contrast. So you can see the tip of the tail has got a little bit of blue mixed in with my red paint there. And then where I want it to be a bit darker, around where his belly would be, I'm going to put some more blue paint in with my red, just a little bit, just so the red looks a little bit darker. Gives a bit of contrast, gives a bit of shape to your painting. And then with the spikes on the end of his tail, I'm going to use a mixture of red and yellow. All those spikes along his tail are going to be red next to the body and then yellow at the tip of them. So I'm just blending in the tips with some yellow paint just to give some contrast. And then around the dragon's head, I decided that I'd do my spikes just yellow. horns, I'm going to do a nice bright blue colour so they really stand out and look noticeable. I think I'll do the wings blue as well. I'm going to colour them blue and then I'm going to paint in the detail with a bit of red paint. So it will look purpley. I'm going to carry on and paint the legs red as well, but I'm going to leave the toenails, the claws, we'll paint those a different colour. You can change your brush size as you need to. So I've just changed to a thicker brush because I'm doing a broader area to paint. That's a little bit quicker. Where I want there to be some shadows, sort of underneath the legs or on the dragon's tummy, I'm going to mix some blue in with that paint to make it slightly purplier. Painting his jawline, a big open mouth with big fangs. I'll paint round the edge of the leg and under the dragon's tummy with this bluey red. And the claws I've painted in a dark grey. Just painting the eyeball, a nice big eyeball so he looks scary in black. And then I'm going to use some blue paint and just a felt tip pen to do some Chinese patterns on the vase. Just going to do a couple of stripes at the top of the neck and then using a felt tip pen draw some patterns. You could do a lot more than that if you wanted and do some rounds at the bottom. There you go, our Chinese New Year Chinese vase.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you've had great fun today creating.